The 7-time All-Star, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time reigning MVP. She really needs some introduction, but we give it anyway. A'ja Wilson, thank you so much for stopping by NBA Today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
We always appreciate the time. This has been quite the turnaround that we were just looking at there. We would have been having a very different conversation 2 months ago, right? You're riding a 15-game win streak. It's the longest win streak we've seen in this league in a decade. How much sweeter is that, given the way you all started this season?
Obviously, it's a lot more fun. It is. When you're winning, everything seems to be great. But we have a lot of things that we need to work on, but we're definitely really happy at where we are and how we're just playing. I think when you're playing the right way, that's what makes the difference between the wins. And we're learning how to grind out wins because we were in the trenches in the early months of the season. So it's been a lot of fun kind of just playing the right way.
I love that you told my sister, and not just because it's my sister, that you all sort of learned some things about yourselves when you were in those trenches. I know you don't forget, but maybe for fans who blocked this out or something, it all started after that 53-point loss to the Minnesota Lynx. What did that moment feel like? I know you don't want to go back there, but would you take us back there for just a second? And how did it fuel this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind going back there at all because it was an embarrassment. When you get embarrassed on national television, that is a whole different type of embarrassment. And so we really had to come together as a team and figure out who are we? Who are the aces we want to be? And I think you then saw that. And obviously, I also feel like we were due for something good considering how we started. But no, it was just a matter of time for things to get clicking. And we kind of looked at each other and then looked in the mirror and just wanted to be better for each other. And I think that's what got us the next step. Is it was never about just what can I do? It's like how do it for the next teammate. And I think that's kind of what you see now in the Aces.
We know that Thursday's game, it takes on a little bit of a different tenor in terms of what it means for seeding. But do you all talk about why not? Why not just end the season on a high note and go for 16?
Yeah, I feel like that is just going to be us regardless. We just want to go out there and play the best basketball the right way. And we always say it's never about the opponent. It's never about who we're playing against. It's going to always be about the Aces and us. And if we play the right way and learn and grow together, that's a win in our book. So, of course, we want to keep the streak alive. Of course, we want to continue to play and win games. But we don't just show up to games and being like, oh, hey, should we do this or should we do that? No, we have to be the Aces every single time we step foot on the court.
And riding that momentum into the postseason, playing your best basketball at the best time and most important time of year, right? Your individual numbers, A'ja, they were there all season. The wins weren't. And you had a really eloquent way, an eloquent analogy, I think, for that. Let's listen together.
Told myself after All-Star break to just let the game come to me. Like it's going to be what it's going to be. And if I try to harp it and force it because I want this win so bad for my team, it's like forcing a fart. All you get is shit. So like I've just really like learned to be patient with myself, but also my teammates. And so I think this game kind of showed it. That's going to go viral.
Chelsea was right. It did go viral. Mount Rushmore of quotes right there. How many times have you watched that back? Are we printing it on a T-shirt yet?
An amazing fan actually had it on a T-shirt, which was crazy. I don't know. I feel like in my household, we love analogies. We love just putting things together so people could get a real understanding. And I feel like people understood what I meant. Like, I didn't mean it in a crazy way, but just don't force it. Just don't force it.
I guess the natural next question is, does that come from experience? Please don't answer that. But I'm hoping you have just as descriptive of a thought on how this team is playing now. If that was the analogy for then, what's the analogy for now?
Ooh. I don't even know. I feel like I'll have to say the analogy that Becky kind of told us. She was saying, lions wake up every morning and they know that they have to be faster than the gazelle just to eat. And the gazelle wakes up and knows that they got to be faster than the lion just to survive. And it's every single morning you have to wake up and say, I want to be better just to survive and just to eat. And so I think that is our analogy right now. It's just like some days you could be a gazelle and you're just like, let's get through, just let's survive. Some days you can be a lion. It's like, it's time to eat. Let's go for it. So I think that's where we are today as the Aces, and it's just figuring out who we want to be, where we want to be, but we're playing good basketball at the right time.
I love that analogy. Was Becky wearing the pink wig when she gave that to you all, or was this sans pink wig?
She took the pink wig off at that moment. The bob was eating, though. I have to say, Becky ate with the pink bob.
I love that. That was was so good. But Asia, you've been a Lion really all season long. I know it's about the team, but when we as fans watch you play, it's hard not to just be enamored with that. It's why so many of us are fans of the game, right? And all of that, it leads to not only a playoff berth, but conversations once again, about the MVP, a fourth MVP for you, something that's never been done before. That's got to be kind of hard to square, right? How do you think about that? A fourth possible MVP?
It's crazy. It really is. But I'm honestly just blessed to be in the position that I'm in. Honestly, just to have my name in these conversations and on the list of greats when you're talking about the WNBA. And every single time I step foot on the court, I don't take a moment for granted. I know that I'm entertainment. I know that I'm trying to, wow and woe the fans. And we as the Aces are trying to play just good basketball. And that's what it's truly all about. I love what I do every single day. So if it brings another MVP, let's do it. Let's go for it. But if it doesn't, we still going to do it and go for it again. So I'm grateful. I'm blessed to be just surrounded by an amazing team that helps me just be who I am.
That joy is contagious when we watch you play. Nobody has ever scored more points in a single game than you. Nobody's ever scored more points in a single season than you. Nobody has had more 40-point games, Asia, than you. You're the first player to ever have a 30-20 game. So stop me maybe when you see the number of players that you think are better than you in the league right now. A1?
Hey,
So let's end with the most unfair question of all. The most unfair version of that childhood game, Would You Rather, which I always gave me a little bit of anxiety as a kid, right? Another chip or a fourth MVP?
Why do I have to choose? Come on now.
Bingo.
I want a chip though, but give me a chip. A chip is nice.
Why can't you do both? Asia, thank you. I so appreciate you. Good luck with the rest of the season and the postseason. You all are so much fun to watch.
Thank you so much.